Hey guys! In today's video, I'll be reviewing the top 10 best stereo amplifiers. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to rank them based on their quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you want to know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description links below. Number 10 in my list is Moon 240 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. If it's smoothness, subtlety, and sophistication that you're after in a stereo amp, then the Moon 240 has you covered. It's Moon's entry-level integrated amp, though that certainly doesn't mean it comes cheap. Moon is one of those high-end audio brands whose cheapest products are still out of the reach of many. But it's a credit to itself that it looks and behaves like something pricier still. The curvy silver edges and two-tone effect give the amp serious presence, while the OLED screen is crisp and clear. It sounds like a serious piece of kit too. Bass notes have a level of detail often missed even by pricier amps, but the 240 doesn't feel the need to shout about it. It's an understated yet terrifically talented amplifier, one that puts subtlety and dynamism to the fore. The Moon also boasts an asynchronous DAC, which supports high-res files up to an impressive 32-bit by 384 kHz, as well as DSD 256 files. Number 9 in my list is Audiolab 6000 Stereo Amplifier. Arguably, this is the only stereo amplifier at this price capable of troubling. So needless to say, the Audiolab 6000 is a very accomplished performer. It's well equipped on the connections front, 4 digital inputs, 3 analog inputs, and a pair of moving magnet phono inputs. Add Bluetooth and a headphone output to the equation, and you've got a list of options the Rega simply can't match. So how does it sound? Very good indeed. Though considering it uses technology derived from the top-of-the-range 8300 series and the same DAC chip as the award-winning Audiolab MDAC, its prestige audio quality comes as no surprise. The 6000's open and airy presentation gives music plenty of room to breathe, and there's bags of refinement on offer too. It's clean and articulate, with a gorgeous sense of clarity and an absolute tone of detail to get your teeth into. Take it from us, the 6000 doesn't disappoint. Number 8 in my list is NADD 3020 Stereo Amplifier. If you want an interesting alternative to the Marantz mentioned above, then we suggest the NADD 3020 V2. It has a smaller design, and the fact it can stand upright means it's more versatile with positioning. The NADD is also packed with useful features. There's Bluetooth for offline streaming and a moving magnet phono stage for connecting a turntable, which give you far more options when it comes to audio sources. Plus, you get optical, coaxial, and RCA connections, along with a subwoofer out for adding lashings of bass. And if this wasn't enough, it's an enjoyable listen too. Dynamics and timing are up there with the best, while detail levels are impressive for this class. Even if the Marantz does pip it for all-round sound quality, this NADD more than makes up for it in terms of features and ease of use. Definitely one for your shortlist. Number 7 in my list is Cambridge Audio AXA35 Stereo Amplifier. Let's be honest, the world of budget stereo amplifiers isn't exactly brimming with superstar products. So when we come across something as talented as Cambridge's AXA35, we're especially pleased. This is a well-built, cleanly styled product that packs all the essentials. True, we'd like to see Bluetooth as well as a couple of physical digital inputs, but we're willing to overlook such things when the amplifier is as sonically capable as this. And if you have a budget turntable, you can take advantage of its built-in moving magnet phono stage. The AXA35 delivers a bold and composed sound that practically overflows with detail. It's an even-handed performer that's as happy playing a large-scale Mahler symphony as it is Jay-Z's latest, along with everything in between. And when it comes to rhythmic drive and dynamic expression, few alternatives do better. Number 6 in my list is Rega Brio Stereo Amplifier. If it's heritage you want, the Rega Brio has it in abundance. The original Brio launched in 1991, when Bryan Adams was topping the charts with "Everything I Do It For You," And it wears its heritage on its sleeve, with a redesign that harks back to those earlier models. It's now in its 6th generation, and we had to wait 6 long years for this model to touch down. Thankfully, it was worth it. It takes audio performance to a whole new level at the money, making it the kind of amplifier we want to leave on and play our entire music collection through. Again and again. It's our limited, yes, your standard RCA sockets on the stage, but we're given the amp's amazing sound. It sounds terrifically fluent in spades. In fact, it will sound amazing. Number 5 in my list is Rega Elex-R Stereo Amplifier. The new Illicit MK5 is one step down from the award-winning and marks a surprising change of direction for the company's amplifier designs. Rega products tend to be pretty purist affairs that prioritize performance and solid engineering above all else. They rarely excel on the features front, but that seems to have changed with the Illicit MK5, since it now includes digital, optical, and coaxial, though sadly not USB, inputs alongside the usual analog connections. Just over 30 years on from the original, the Illicit Integrated remains an excellent choice for those that prioritize sonic performance, one that's taut, punchy, clear, and simply one of the most musical at this level. Number 4 in my list is Cambridge CXA61 Stereo Amplifier. The CXA61 is the lower speed stablemate to the CXA81 at the top of this list, and successor to the CXA60, a winner of multiple watt hi-fi, so it's in good company. Thankfully, it doesn't let the side down. It has the same digital inputs and Bluetooth capabilities as the CXA81, but only outputs at 60 watt per channel instead of 80 watt, giving you less power. But for most listening scenarios, that won't be a deal breaker. What's more important is the sound quality, and we're happy to report it's a real step on from the CXA60, being more transparent and fun, but always staying composed even when the music gets frantic. It's a presentation style that works well across a wide range of musical genres and speakers, and should please all but the most demanding of listeners. If that's you, you'll have to spend a little more to satisfy your audio taste buds. Number 3 in my list is Rega Integrated Stereo Amplifier. This excellent budget integrated amp borrows the power amp and moving magnet phono stage from its elder sibling, the Rega Brio, which you'll find in position 6 on this list. And it's quite obvious when you power up the EO that it's a descendant of this excellent amp. It showcases a fantastic sense of rhythm, impressive dynamics, detail. In short, it's a whole lot of fun to listen to. One slight drawback is that in order to reach this level of audio quality, Rega has made the decision to stick purely with analog inputs. The lack of any digital connectivity might be a hindrance to some, but it's not unheard of at this price point, and it doesn't dampen our enthusiasm for what is one of the best stereo amplifiers we've heard at this modest price. Number 2 in my list is Cambridge CXA81 Stereo Amplifier. Despite some minor cosmetic tweaks, the CXA81 might look a lot like its predecessor, the CXA80, but all the improvements are where it counts, on the inside. Cambridge Audio's engineers have upgraded the signal path, as well as the capacitors in both the preamp and power amp sections. Also on board is a new DAC and an improved USB input that supports high-res audio. What does this all mean? It means there's a world of difference when it comes to performance. It's as punchy as anything, with a bold, powerful sound. Yet detail is never sacrificed, and it's lean and agile enough to handle anything you can throw at it. Add in the addition of Bluetooth for wireless playback, and you've got the best stereo amplifier around at this price and a very worthy what hi-fi. It sets a new standard for hi-fi amplifiers in this price bracket, one we can't see being surpassed anytime soon. Number 1 in my list is Marantz PM6007 Stereo Amplifier. The Marantz PM6007 takes the winning formula of the Marantz PM6006 UK edition, a former what hi-fi. Let's get the negatives out of the way first though. There's no USB input or Bluetooth connectivity, which some users might demand, but that aside, the PM6007 is pretty much faultless. The PM6007 boasts trademark Marantz styling and is a solidly built, nicely finished integrated amplifier with traditional hi-fi appeal. Improvements include a new DAC and new filters, which can be switched between when you're using the amp's digital inputs, plus new components in the power amp and phono stages. The latter also gets upgraded circuitry, and the results speak for themselves. The sound is smooth, full-bodied, and balanced, with a pleasing spaciousness. Another quality hi-fi amplifier for Marantz. Alright guys, this was our today's video. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for our amazing upcoming videos. Be sure to check out the links in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day and see you soon in the next video.